What's up, guys? Matt Flash here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. How is my squad doing? Long time no see. It seems like it's been maybe a week, maybe not quite a week, but I'm going to bring you a new video. Cars you shouldn't own. Well, maybe not cars you shouldn't own, but cars you may regret owning after you see this. But first, we probably need to do something about this haircut. Yeah, I just woke up. It looked pretty bad, but we're gonna fix it right now. And now it's fixed. Doesn't it look so much better? Crisp and clean. And thanks for the dog that wasn't awake earlier, and now it is. But it's my video, not yours. Looks good, right? Now, onto the video. Check out some cars. Video, I'll be warning you about certain used cars that might look attractive but can become a headache to own, mainly because of their subpar reliability and expensive maintenance costs. Of course, the issues I discuss in this video won't affect every car out there, but based on the research, these cars have a higher than average issue rate.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up.
First up is the RX-8. It's usually not very expensive to purchase, even ones with relatively low miles. Well, don't fall for it. Perfect examples of cheap to buy, expensive to maintain, typical engine failures as early as 30,000 miles, excessive oil consumption, and really poor fuel economy for such a small engine. Also known to have a weak starter and faulty catalytic converters. Running costs can be expensive, but most owners enjoy the hell out of them. Pushing it to its 9,000 RPM redline is a rush. They scream. If you're looking to get one, make sure to have a rotary specialist look at it, have a compression test, and probably avoid the 2004 models, as it's had the most issues. Most die-hard rotary fans enjoyed them, except maybe not having the turbo model available. Probably would have helped a little bit more. It's not a bad car. It's not a great car. As with anything, you'll enjoy it, but there will be problems. Next up, we have Range Rover. Range Rovers are nice, but we all know it's going to be on this list, especially the third generation model. There are many horror stories circulating online. Especially important to avoid is a Range Rover out of warranty. The biggest issue is air suspension. It has its pros and cons. If you ever rode in one, you'd understand. It's one of the smoothest, nicest rides you'll ever have. Now the cons, it's very high rate of failure, leaving a obvious failure and to lean to one side. In fact, so many owners choose to replace the air suspension with coil springs. Transmissions has also been widely reported with common engine leaks. A little research will reveal Land Rover in general always sits at the bottom of any list dealing with reliability. 2014 models have an average of 179 problems per 100 vehicles. And since Range Rover is a rather high-end luxury vehicle with complex electronics, repairs aren't cheap. There's a reason why Range Rovers are purchased new or leased, and owners get rid of them once out of warranty. Just ask Doug DeMiro. He purchased one from CarMax with a bumper-to-bumper warranty, detailing his ownership experience. People will continue to purchase Range Rovers because they look good, drive well, and have an element of prestige to them. It's plagued with reliability issues, particularly the 2050 model year receiving the most complaints, most revolving around the electronics and transmission. Apparently, the Chrysler 200 comes with a horrible 9-speed transmission. Most problems reporting that the transmission slipping while driving. The transmission would slip from drive or reverse into neutral, causing frustration and safety issues. The issue usually ended up with having to get the transmission rebuilt or replaced. The Chrysler 200 was always plagued with having an uncomfortable ride, excessive road noise, and a small rear seat entryway. Don't take my word for it. The Chrysler 200 made Consumer Reports list of worst cars for 2015. The Chrysler 200. You'll regret it.
So as a bonus, we have a selection of new cars that have been ranked least reliable by CR.
First on the list is the 2019 Honda Odyssey. It hurts my heart because this is a vehicle that I want to buy, but my wife doesn't want a minivan. Issues with the Odyssey are mainly in-car electronics, the display screens malfunctioning, and sometimes the entire center screen needing to be replaced. The Chevy Traverse is the least reliable full-size SUV. Problems center around the transmission, hesitating to go into gear, or in more severe cases, not going into gear at all and racing RPMs from the engine. The Tesla Model X is the least reliable vehicle in the luxury SUV segment, but also the lowest ranked SUV overall. Problems with body hardware as well as falcon wing doors and in-car electronics continue to plague owners. Hybrids? Love saving gas? Be warned of the Honda Clarity. Consumers most reported of an electronic glitch that causes warning lights falsely turn on in the Glade cluster. Also, rear hatch misalignment issues. Malibu is the second Chevy on the list, the least reliable midsize sedan. Malibu owners experience a variety of transmission issues due to faulty sensors. Issues range from the car slipping out of gear to cars only shifting into reverse. Other setbacks were mainly electrical and in some cases losing power steering while driving. Luxury sedans aren't immune to problems either. Owners of the Volvo S90 have jerky drivetrains and rough shifts. Navigation tends to report faulty location information. Lastly, the Ram 3500. It wasn't only the least reliable pickup, it's also the least reliable vehicle for 2019, period. Rams are plagued by shaking at certain speeds despite rebalancing the wheels multiple times. Water leaks were common around the rear cargo light, causing headline damage.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, please like and subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you could. I'd appreciate it. And as always, keep your foot on the throttle of life.